on the 31st day of the Gregorian year 2022 marked the day referred to as Samhain or Halloween. This same day, the rap duo Quavo and Takeoff, former members of the Grammy Award-winning rap group Migos, released a highly esoteric witchcraft-laced music video on behalf of Universal Music Group for their latest single, Messy.
Here we see the two rappers walking through a Halloween-adorned house. It quickly becomes apparent that no one in the house can see Quavo and Takeoff because they represent two unclean spirits that haunt the house. The house is being used as a metaphor for the hood or the ghetto.
And if you look up the word ghetto in the Merriam Dictionary, it states, a quarter of a city in which Jews were formerly required to live.
As the video continues, you see that wherever these two unclean spirits roam throughout the house, there's contention, strife, arguing, and fighting.
One of the most critical segments of the video depicts three individuals getting into a heated argument over a game that they are gambling on. The predictive nature of the scene is no coincidence.
We're following a developing story. A member of the Grammy-nominated rap trio Migos was shot and killed during a private party at a bowling alley in Houston. Police confirmed 28-year-old rapper Takeoff, whose real name is Kirsnick Kari Ball, was found dead early this morning.
Houston police say both Quavo and Takeoff of the Atlanta-based rap trio were at a private party at 810 Billiards and Bowling when shots were fired. Investigators say the deadly shooting happened on a balcony outside the bowling alley on the third floor just after 2:30 a.m. this morning.
We have some more information now just about what happened in the moments before this shooting in Houston. And we knew that Takeoff and Quavo were there at this bowling alley. It was about 2:30 in the morning. They had been playing dice. Playing dice.
This is the scene here from this morning, that overnight. So according to police, real quick, there was a private party being held last night. We know last night was Halloween. A private party being held there at 810 Billiards and Bowling. The party ended around 2 or just after 2, and there were about 40 to 50 people who then came outside, and for some unknown reason, gunshots rang out.
And then there was an argument that broke out. We now have video that we posted on the site where you can see it's really Quavo who was having this heated discussion with these other guys. And at some point, Quavo just said, look, I'm done with this, and he starts to walk away. And as he's walking away is when someone took out a gun and started firing. And we know, of course, that Takeoff was hit and was killed, was pronounced dead on the scene.
Police confirmed 28-year-old rapper Takeoff, whose real name is Kirsnick Kari Ball, was found dead early this morning.
Takeoff was ensnared by lust for fame and fortune, and it's this lust that compelled him to go into contracts and covenants with a multinational music corporation headed by Chief Executive Officer Lucien Charles Grange, a Jewish mogul who profits not only off the promotion of violence in the ghetto, but the actual death of the artist signed to his label. This fact is highlighted by this mysterious scene where Takeoff's bandmate, Quavo, sits on a bed reviewing a contract with the name Migos written on it, while contemplating using a gun, as if this is part of the terms of the contract. It is important to note that not only did this video drop on Halloween and Takeoff died Halloween night, but the group was supposed to be under the protection of Jay Prince, the CEO of Rap-A-Lot Records, which operates under the control of Sony Music Entertainment.
Jay Prince is alleged to be the head of a criminal organization, and his birthday was also on that Halloween night. Here we see Takeoff standing next to a drawing of the Grim Reaper with R.I.P. written on it. They have to tell you, so that when the accuser points his finger, you can't say, "I didn't know."
So the mainstream media, through Universal Music Group, portrayed Takeoff as a ghostly spirit, inciting violence in the so-called African American community, using rhythmic rhyming spells and incantations.
All this was taking place. Mainstream media was waging a full-scale war against another one of their puppets who had seemingly broken free of their handlers' programming and drug-induced